This is one of the most important parts of getting photography clients that most photographers actually mess up. We're talking about your portfolio. Now, you may think your portfolio is great, but if you're watching this, chances are you don't have as many clients as you would like. I'm sharing a few key mistakes that photographers make when creating a portfolio and presenting a portfolio. After watching this video, you'll know exactly how to create a portfolio that actually attracts clients. Now, we'll get into how to create a great portfolio in just a second here. I'm guessing most of you already have some sort of portfolio. So first, I want to start off with one big mistake most photographers are making. They hide their portfolio. Not on purpose, let me explain. When you go to a photographer's website, what's on the homepage? The homepage should be your portfolio. People's attention span these days is super low. That's why TikToks and Reels and YouTube videos have hooks as the intro. This concept should also apply to your website. When a potential client visits your website, they should see exactly what you do right away. They should be greeted with a portfolio and know what your capabilities are from the start. If you go to your website right now and dive into your analytics tab, you can find out your bounce rate. I'm guessing this is over 50%. This means that over 50% of people that click on your website only visit a single page of your homepage. If we can create a portfolio that pops up right when they visit your website, two things happen. Your bounce rate goes down because you capture attention better, and you're able to showcase your work to people that would normally just click out of your homepage. If you click out of this video right now and ignore all else I'm about to say, but you still make this one change, you'll really increase the number of clients that you get. But if you really want to up the numbers of clients you work with, then you'll watch till the end. By the way, my name is Chris Sketta. I run a product photography company, and I teach creative business online through my education company, Creative Biz Launch. We're actually opening up for enrollment again inside of Creative Biz Launch next week, so stay tuned for that. All right, so we understand that we need to have our portfolio be front and center on our homepage. What kinds of photos should we include in our portfolio? Well, it depends on your niche. But Chris, I don't have a niche. I like to take photos of all kinds of things. Well, then you're not gonna get many clients. If you actually want to make money from photography, you need to niche down. This video is not going to be about finding a niche. My channel has a few on that already. I'm a product photographer, specifically a food and beverage product photographer for a CPG brand. That's pretty specific, and that's a good thing. I'll be using product photography as the example niche for the rest of this video, but these concepts apply to whatever your creative niche is. When we build a portfolio, we don't do it for ourselves. We don't pick our favorite photos that we've ever taken. No, when we are building a portfolio, the goal is to build it for the client, not for us. Let me say that again. We're building our portfolios for our clients. The goal of our portfolio is for the client to envision their products inside of our portfolio. We want to showcase a variety of work inside of our niche that allows clients to really envision what their product would look like when they work with us. When a client clicks on your portfolio, they're immediately judging you. They're trying to picture their product inside of your portfolio. And if they can't do that, the chances of them working with you go way down. When I was starting my product photography portfolio, I made sure I had a whole variety of photos. Before I started working with product photography clients, my website had landscape photos, street photography, and lifestyle photos, a big variety of content. But I wanted to pivot, and everyone told me to niche down, so I did. I started creating a product photography portfolio. I grabbed a bunch of random products from my pantry, went to the store to buy some cool products with awesome packaging, and started shooting away. I used different backdrops, harsh light, soft light, a lot of props, little props. I had a lot of variety here, but all the photos I was taking were within the same niche. Everything was within the food and beverage product photography niche. I had about 100 photos, and I chose a few dozen from that, and I had my portfolio. I made sure that I had variety and things looked decent together. I went to upload them to my website, and I realized that I had all this other content from my street photography days. Those landscape and street photography photos were really good. I thought to myself, okay, I have these amazing photos of landscapes, and my product photography is just okay, so maybe I should just leave up all these landscape photos so that potential clients see how good I am. Thankfully, I didn't do this. I deleted every single photo from my website that wasn't a product photography photo. This is extremely important. When you choose to niche down, you need to get rid of any photos outside of that niche. Clients don't care about your landscape photos when they're trying to hire you to do product photography for them. They can't envision their product inside a pretty sunrise photo, but they can envision their product inside your product photography portfolio. Do not make the mistake of leaving old photos up because you love them. Always think of this in terms of what the client wants, not what you want. You're starting a service-based business here. Your sole job is to make the client happy. The lesson here is that you need to niche down, and your portfolio should reflect your niche and only your niche. Okay, we have our portfolio inside of a single niche here. It's right on our homepage of our website. What's next? Well, a lot of the time, you might think that your portfolio isn't good enough. You feel like you constantly need to be updating it and constantly reshooting the products. This is not the right move. You cannot seek perfection when it comes to these things. Yes, it's important to have good photos, but aiming for perfection will bury you. While you're trying to redo your portfolio for the 10th time, another photographer will have reached out to 100 brands and they're going to land client after client. And do you want to hear a harsh truth? Your portfolio is probably better than theirs, but they know how to run a business and they're doing the reach out necessary to actually land clients, and they will win. This is exactly what I teach inside of Creative Biz Launch. I want all of my students to be successful. The program teaches them the business fundamentals to start and scale a creative business to 6 figures. My students win because they follow the right strategies and they avoid the painful mistakes along the way. If you want to join the program next time we open in a week, the waitlist for that is down below. So we know perfection isn't important, but we need great photos, right? When I started reaching out to businesses to work with them, my portfolio sucked. Within a couple of months of learning product photography, I was already reaching out to businesses. I was putting in the boring work of doing sales outreach, and it worked. I got clients with my crappy portfolio. It proved to me that I don't need a perfect portfolio. I did update my portfolio as I got better, and the client acquisition came easier when I had better photos. That is true, but I started before I was ready. I started before I had a perfect portfolio. What this taught me was that I didn't need that perfect portfolio. I had to do the work that actually mattered, which was outreach. Okay, I have one more thing I want to talk about at the end here, but first, let's recap what we've learned so far. 1. Make your portfolio front and center on your homepage to capture attention immediately. 2. Niche down and create a portfolio tailored to your target client. 3. Remove any irrelevant photos from your portfolio. Focus solely on your niche. 4. Don't strive for perfection, but do update your portfolio as you improve. And 5. Prioritize outreach and client acquisition over obsessing about the perfect portfolio. Okay, I promised something big at the end here, so let's dive into the bigger picture of client acquisition. You want a great portfolio to attract clients, right? Your portfolio is a crucial piece of the puzzle, but it's only one part of a more extensive system to attract and secure clients. To create a comprehensive client acquisition system, you'll need to combine the elements of a good portfolio with the following. First off, how are people even learning about you? Where do you drive traffic from to your portfolio? There are really only 4 ways to actually drive traffic to your portfolio. Number 1, warm messaging. This is messaging people that you know. Number 2, cold messaging. This is messaging people that you don't know. Number 3, posting to an audience that you know. This is organic social media. And number 4, posting to an audience that you don't know. This is paid ads. So those are the only 4 ways to actually drive traffic to your portfolio. Everything falls into one of those categories. My suggestion is to start with one and scale that until you have a steady stream of clients coming in from that one channel. Now, the way that you do this is difficult. You need to know how to write effective copy to convert people to actually click. You need to know the technical details of setting up cold email and not ending up in spam folders. You need to know how to book the meeting once people actually do see your portfolio and express interest. You need to know sales calls and scripts for that, proposals, all this stuff. You can start to see how the portfolio is just a tiny piece of a puzzle that requires a lot of effort to land clients. Luckily, I teach all this stuff inside of Creative Biz Launch, where we've had dozens of students already achieving success. If you're not getting as many clients as you'd like, I urge you to invest in yourself and join the program when we open in just a few days here. Waitlist is down below. That's all I got today. Thank you so much for your time. See you in the next one.